with Macho. Please remember one question per intervention.
Please remember, one question per intervention. Alfonso Torres, Real Madrid Televisión.
Can-
Hola Nacho, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas
Hello,
tardes.
Nacho. How are you? Good afternoon. You were saying not so long ago that you were planning to play a match in Real Madrid. You have 221 and you have been with the first team almost for 10 years. So, what are your dreams in this qualifying round with Liverpool? Good afternoon. I believe this third school is something special. Since I was a kid, I saw it won big things. And now that you're here, is tomorrow, of course, is a special night to keep having big nights as we've been doing lately. So a lot of confidence, and as I always say, another match with excitement. Juanma Sanchez from Radio Nacional. Hello, Nacho, how you doing? Juanma Sanchez from Radio Nacional. Real Madrid won the eighth with three strikers. Now you use this system quite often as against Labour this weekend. So what are the advantages? What are the virtues you believe this kind of defense has, and how do you believe that is going to happen? Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. I believe the team is doing with the four system and the 4 and 5 systems, and we're adapting to coach, which is very important. We have a good streak of matches with wins, and I think that's the important thing at the end of the day. And it's what the coach asks, whatever the system is, that we answer the pitch and the confidence. We've been doing things properly, and tomorrow is the night to keep on having that confidence. It doesn't matter the system. The important thing is that we do it on the field. Juan Ignacio Garcia Ochoa from Diario Marca. Hello, Nacho. Good afternoon. I would like to ask about your current moment. If you believe you're in the best moment of your career, or you feel that you are doing the best now, we could say that's the case. I've been playing with this club for many matches, and I feel important. I feel happy, and on each match, I feel confident in the bits that honestly I didn't feel for a while. And I would like to enjoy these moments, which are important, especially a home player like me. For me, it's a dream to play here, and I would love to for this to have it for a long time because that's what a player wants. From El Chinguito de Montero.
Darío Montero.
Ahora sí estamos, ¿no?
Sorry, now you can hear me, right? Daria Montero from El Chiringuito. Hi, Nacho. In normal conditions, this year will be the year to renew your contract without Ramos. Your broader team will be more important. So, is that Ramos' decision going to have an influence in your future? Of course, I always say that Madrid has Ramos. Madrid has a midfielder two none. Those are decisions that I will make with my coach, with my club over summertime, and with my family. These are decisions the club takes, and then I have to make my own decisions, which I believe is normal, as any player would say. What I can say is I'm happy here. I still have this season. I haven't talked to the club about my renewal, but I'm happy, and I will keep on doing things properly. And as I always say, with my coach, my club, I will take the best decision for me. Javier Braz Cadena Ser. Hi, Nacho. Good afternoon. Javier Braz from Cadena Ser. I'd like to ask about tomorrow's match. Liverpool's, when you say Liverpool, Zidane just said, and we talk about Mane, Firmino, Salah. So, as a defender, all three of them have a direct relation with you. Which are the ones that you like best, or out of the three, or the fourth, which you think is most dangerous? And do you think Salah wants an sports revenge because of what happened on the final of Kiev with Sergio Ramos and others? Well, I believe in general, I would say all four players are on a great moment. They are some of the best players at the global level, and they prevent not only Salah, all of them would like to win us, of course, as we want to win them, and as we want to find out when we play against them. And of course, we want to get this qualifying round and to do things properly tomorrow. I don't know if I have to choose one out of the four. I like the way they played together. So they are amazing players. Tatiana Mantovari from NT Sports Brazil. Hello, Nacho. Good afternoon. Do you think that if you win Liverpool tomorrow and you qualify, many would say that Madrid was not a candidate to win this Champions, could put him amongst the favorites? To be a favorite or not, honestly, we don't really care about it. We are focusing on winning first tomorrow's match, of course, past the qualifying round, which is the important thing for us, but then being favorite or not, we leave that to you guys, to people and friends. I believe as a team and as a club, we know what it means to represent Real Madrid in this type of matches, and that's what we're doing. Goal, Sergio Grante. Hello, Nacho. Good afternoon. You know Sergio Ramos for many years. I would like to know how he is after his been injured, and if you believe the club wants him with the club. Good afternoon. I know Sergio, he's a fellow footballer. He's a friend, of course. He's not going through a good moment because he's injured, and no one wants to be injured in a moment like this, especially knowing Sergio, who's captain, and these are special moments for him. So the only thing we can do is to cheer him up, to wish him well, because it's a great player for us, and we want him back as soon as possible. And regarding the club, I don't know. I can only speak as a colleague, friend, and Madrid's fan. The best for the club will be for Ramos to stay in Real Madrid, of course. Diario As Jorge Picon. Hello, Nacho. How you doing? I'd like to ask about your contract, and I would like to ask if you could choose, would you end your career in Real Madrid, or would you like to try all the leagues and all the teams? Thank you. If the circumstances are for me to end my professional career in Real Madrid, I will sign that right now. That would be my dream to end my professional career here after so many years. That would be the most beautiful thing. But I always say I like to go season after season. Every summer I sit down with the coach to think about it and to make that decision. If there was a moment where things are complicated or more complicated than I had, because it was never easy, maybe I would make a different decision. As a footballer, of course, it would be nice to try or the leagues, but right now I'm happy. I feel at home. I am where I want to be. Iñaki Angulo from Estados Unidos, from the US. I would like to ask about Mane, Salah. Probably they would play, and we don't know about Firmino and Jota, who's Jota and Firmino has very different features. How would that change for you? How change the way you play? And when you have two forwards who are so different, that provides so different things, how do you prepare that throughout the week? So would they provide advice on something? Would they tell you what you're gonna face? Can you explain that previous work? At this level, at the professional level, and this kind of qualifying rounds, is most important to prepare mentally and to focus than specific features for whoever you're going to have. These are matches where your head is important and you have to be ready to face, and it doesn't matter if it's against Firmino or Jota, you have to give your 100% for the whole match. So whenever you need to participate, you are ready. I like that. I like to think about myself, to think about facing the match in the best possible way. It doesn't matter who I have in front of me. The important thing is to be better than the opponent. Radio Marca, Miguel Angel Trujillo. Hello, Nacho. Good afternoon. Live for Radio Marca. A few days ago, mentioned in Marca that the difference with Liverpool 2018 is that they feel it winning team, and the difference with you is that you lost the best in history. Thinking about Cristiano, is your feeling that distance between that Liverpool and this Real Madrid has been shortened? That Liverpool took a step forward, and in spite of the league of the previous season, you are now stagnant. I don't think Salah lied. From that final, we fight each other. They were champion of the champions. We lost Cristiano. I do not agree that there's such a difference. We are competitive. We've proven that throughout the years, and we look about at history. Probably we have a lot more wins. So we're not thinking about that. We're thinking that we have a great squad, and what Salah mentioned is right, and we not are not focusing on that. We focused about our stuff, which is winning tomorrow. Luis Castro, Castilla-La Mancha. Hello, Nacho. How you doing? Some colleagues ask about your future. I would like to emphasize, but you are from the club. You've been there forever. And people talk about Ramos, Isco, Lucas, who end the contract, and people don't know if they're going to renew. Do you think it would be a mistake for people to, for Madrid to lose those people from home, the Spanish players? That you would lose your wide DNA as a home player, Spanish player. Of course, I want these players to stay for a long time in Real Madrid. But if we have to emphasize something about Real Madrid, when we won so many things, we had a lot of Spanish players, a lot of players who started playing here. But there were other situations which are not about us. This is a project that goes little by little, and as I've mentioned before, the best for Madrid, which is the important thing. Last two questions. Hello, Nacho. How are you? Two questions about Spain. I don't know what you thought, and you talked about it, about the situation of Sergio Ramos. He played, he got injured. What do you think about it? And then you were surprised not being on the list with a problem you haven't when the Pau has been injured and you are in different positions on the list, and you think you deserve being there because of what you suffered. Okay, thank you. About Sergio playing in the last match for a short period of time, I think it would be a question for the coach. He ain't been injured after that. I think we are on a sport that can happen in any given moment. It's a pity that he gets injured while running and trying to get even more ready. And then about the national team, I'm looking forward to go back to national team. I always said that I think I'm in one of the best moments of my professional career and wanted to be there, but it's not my decision. The only thing I can do is to keep on working until, and I hope the coach decides to call me next time. Last question. Okay, Diario. Hello, Nacho. Zidane was saying just a few minutes ago that Madrid is killed too soon sometimes, just to be told you're 14 matches away to win a Liga and a Champions. Do you believe that the praise to Real Madrid is difficult, that it's easy for other teams and you have to earn it, and even when you earn it, sometimes they don't give it to you? We have the right to be respected and to have the opportunity to fight for this league. And this is the situation we have. There are many points to play. We deserve respect and we deserve the opportunity, as I was saying, for people to allow us to fight for this league. And I believe that the coach knows we are in a club where day after day and every minute, so to speak, we live under pressure, but we know how to handle it. We try to handle it in the best possible way. Of course, when there are important moments, we want to do the best. So when we get to the end of the season, like it has happened for many years, we have a title. So thank you all.